radio young queen after young good you know, no longer so and you want to buy no, or see Abraboya de Pa, Swift UK, young name good you know, I'm to be his life inside Omega 91.1 F. Let's go right now. That's right. Hey, say UK.
Yes, it's him, yes, it's him. 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 Yes, it's him. I'm proud for your team. I'm proud for your team.
Hey.
Yes, it's him. 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 My favorite. I'm proud for your team.
I'm proud for your team. Yo, that's right.
Leave our bread. Leave it. Leave our bread. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I'm proud for your team. I'm proud for your team. Yes, it's him. 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 I'm proud for your team. I'm proud for your team. Yes, it's him. Me favorite.
So UK, that's right.
I'm proud for your team. I'm proud for your team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ganya Bez UK his life is at a studios. Of Omega 91.1 DJ Sagio. That's it. Inside about it. Okay, I'm going come on. Swerve UK ever gonna live, of UK ever gonna live. Swerve UK more cover be made about OmegafM.
Thank you very much. Shouts to OmegafM listeners in Ethiopia.
Okay, we be a switch job. You can't Swerve UK. Who is Swerve UK?
Swerve UK is someone who was born and
But
Swerve UK is someone who was born and raised in Ghana. I call London when I got to 15.
15 years, and I was
saying, and I'm going to share my name, Papa. Yeah. But you know, say Ghana, the influence is always there.
Okay.
So I've always stayed true to my roots, and that's the kind of music I like to reflect.
Okay. One can say, a dear, I don't know, I didn't know for Swift UK at all.
Swift UK, no, say. Yes, London say yes, you should have PAP I always like to look fashionable. In me now for bro for no they be home you say suave sound. It's like a stylish term. I don't know suave so what is I say they say my Chevy suit maybe no na me say okay say suave there any me share UK na me the UK suave boss so na suave
and na over suave UK okay na in edianga sangasa ya do edime
well, government name is Said Rahman Pedro.
Said Rahman Pedro.
Yes.
Any day I do.
Yes.
And now for fast, Swab UK. It sounds
I kept the S.
I said, who give the S? Just the S in the one part in it.
Put
the S in the show.
And forget the rest.
And now forget the rest. And one Swab UK. And then I can come on. So, what is one of Braboya Day? Abraboya de Ba.
Yes, it's him. Me favorite.
Abraboya de Ba live. On Omega 91.1 of Accra, Ghana. Isagio. Swim, I didn't know what about wedding.
So to them be life gets on top of you. You know, or bro, or how ne are drinking. We recorded it. You know, in fact, for about 3 days, I wasn't really feeling myself.
Why?
You know, day-to-day stuff, life, family, you know, problems. I'm saying I'll put something on records showing how I felt at the time, and that's what I came out with. Easy.
Swift, how what about music industry? How many years now in the music?
I have been, at first, it wasn't something I was taking serious. So I started.
And but son of Ben to me, we have been so much in when I said, then the man Ben to me, should you get?
And then I said, and you know, as I said, the harmonies, I said, Tiwana harmony be a family term. You know, idea to me, it's like something I was born with since I was young.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll even listen to a song and the song will haunt me. So I'll keep replaying it, and then I'll maybe if I switch this, it will sound better. Maybe if I switch it out. So I've always loved the art of it. What I say? And when I'm a so fortunately I found one guy. Bro for name Bia our studio until no cry no starting and the Nick in the basement studio cry and the FEMU basement and I call recording. So that's when I started mastering my sound. I released like a UK mixtape called Proface. And that kind of moved a bit as well. I got quite popular within the local scene, so that kind of moved a bit. So from then on I started mastering my sound and finding my own sound, you know.
How do you get your inspiration to write songs? Him from the window inspiration to write your songs.
Everything inspires me, actually. Everything. From weather to drama to TV to other music. Everything inspires me. And when I'm doing music, I specifically like to go the direction that not too many people go. That's how I get songs like Onyan. That's how I get songs like Abrabo, because I like to take it somewhere, and I still want to retain that traditional element. You know, that's always been my thing. I still want to retain that traditional element. So everything inspires me. You see, it's now we go outside, we new studio, I will recall something about this. Like literally, I love music.
Yeah, everything.
I love music. Everything is inspiration.
Yeah, now what the idea inspiration? And try the music industry. We say we know if in Ghana Hana will call UK. How is the UK music industry also compared to Ghana music industry?
The UK industry is different. Is different in the sense that they say, you know, everything has gone towards that direction of drill. Drill music is quite popular over in the UK. They are into drill music more. Drill, because you have to understand, for the predominant part, UK music urban music started from garage, which evolved into grime. And so as I evolve here, I called drill. What am I saying? The drill dominates more. Although you still get Afrobeat, Afrobeat there is everywhere. You still get it everywhere. You still, but it's not as forceful as the drill movement now. So I'll say that's the main difference. But apart from that, we have quite similar tastes, to be honest. Because everywhere you go, you still hear the popular songs there. If that makes sense. Everywhere you go, you still hear the popular songs there. But their main direction now is like drill. You know, which you can still say drill now they blend, now they cause.
So you being a Ghanaian then, how do you manage to cope with them through their music industry? Being drill now also Ghana and Jumana, they come out for to me affect their music industry.
I like to say I'm fortunate enough to have the best of both worlds. So I record music specifically for UK market, i.e. some of the hip hop songs I've played you in previous times. So I record that, not just for UK market, but for American market. So if you go on YouTube, if you go on any of my platforms, if you go on my Facebook page, there's tons of like purely hip hop tracks that's got nothing to do with Afrobeats there. So when it comes to Ghana, just obviously your homeland is your sweetest spot. So that's why I like to, keep everything home based. But I do other music for the UK market as well.
Or just say you do
I have
music
drill
for
songs. I have
you do music for Ghana market and also songs for UK market.
UK market.
Okay,
correct.
that's how you do to follow their pattern.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yes.
say and your way now what they call UK market. You have
Yes.
songs for UK market
Yes.
and songs for Ghana market.
Yes.
So that songs that is saying do you follow their pattern like drill and that like a
Yes, I have drill songs. I would say I have quite a few drill songs got released. Some of them are released previously. But again, when you're doing these things, you have to always see what fits with your brand as well. So I don't just release music for the sake of it. I have to plan, see what the market is saying, see what the atmosphere is like, and see where I can also fit in. So it's just, you know, the drill songs eventually they'll be coming out, but at the moment I'm just purely on the Afrobeats vibe, you know. That's how I feel internally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the urban music industry now, how many years now?
Give or take about 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
I wasn't taking it serious at first. It was just a hobby. But now I feel like this be all.
We've taken it as serious.
This
Okay.
be all.
Hey, Jeff, where this week I drink on my life on Omega 91.1 FM. DJ Zagio. So we get live inside Omega 91.1 FM. You better me do message about 0502243409 after I drink on my bar. 0502243409. You do one able to maybe I want to find out to me 0246916357. I send me a work at you can make a channel and what I see.
That's so life.
And 0246916357. Where you get life in Ghana here. On Omega 91.1. God is on Abraboya Dempa. Abraboya Dem. So you care, how do you manage music and working at the same time? So when man to manage shows it's not on we're busy, but how do you manage music and
I mean, the way I see it, if something is your passion,
but I know oh sorry.
The way I see it, if something is your passion, they be no matter what, you find the ways and means. Yes, I still have to manage other things and do other things, but I always manage to time myself in a way that I always free some time for the things I'm most passionate about. Because life is all about passion. You know, if I say I'm just going to focus on the things I need to do and not have the passion, then it will be like a void. So it's all about balance. You know, it's difficult at times, which you know, so some of the times you see me online, you know, it's difficult sometimes, but it's all about balance.
So sometimes you go to shows.
Yes, I've done little performances in clubs, you know. So far, I have a few shows planned for when I return back to the UK. I was hoping to do something here, but I just don't have enough time, you know, because you get a few messages from the fans on Facebook and on other platforms as well, saying we want to see you, and I'm like, we're working on it, you know. It's just timing.
No busy. Dear for any sweet you can drink my life on Omega 90.1 FM. Answer. Ever. Okay, this way we can live and go to some rabo. My bonnie, you may be once and come with what I say. And there are no Angasawa. So you get life inside the Ghana Omega life. How do you see Ghana music industry now compared to UK music industry? Is Ghana music industry moving forward or is it moving forward?
Ghana industry is very surprising compared to. I remember the times before I left. Well, when I left, I'm always coming back. But when I first left, and I was looking at us, and I was looking at Nigerian music, and we were so ahead. But now, rather, the Nigerians have taken the stance and flown with the mantle. In fact, they've even adopted our high life sound. You know, so Ghana music industry just needs to look at the world and market themselves to the world, not just our local culture. Because Afrobeats especially is like a global thing. You'll be so shocked when I tell you, you'll be sitting with Arabs when you go to Shisha Bar and they'll be singing word for word. Say what the harmonies is very traditional, so there's something I don't know, maybe it's the black soul. There's something that strikes them that they feel like, this is, something I need to be a part of. All right, so I would say we can always get better. We can always get better. And I have fellow artists that I talk to on hand from here from time to time, and sometimes we need more of a structure as well. We need more of a structure, monetization, paid shows. So until Bojumana, you're seeing the benefits, you're seeing your progression in the industry.
Okay.
As opposed to, just try. So just better structure, ways for artists to monetize, more, brand awareness opportunities and stuff like that, I think.
Omega 91.1
Do you see Ghana music industry say what you can take Ghana new
But if I'm honest, it's not as loud as the Nigerians.
Okay.
That's the problem. It's not as loud as the Nigerian. Like when I main artists, when they drop, it will be saying the Ghanaians, boss, they love on our own. I say, so let's say the video or some whiskey drops something, then they circulate. They national airwaves say, then they circulate.
Okay.
When me, I still feel like Ghana music next shame more. The way they've even taken Afrobeat. If you're listening to Fela Kuti adopted Afrobeat, High Life, which later turned into the Afrobeats that they're doing now. So I don't know. I think that we need to structure the industry.
So
we need to structure
what do you think we can do to revive Ghana music industry?
More investment.
Like how?
More investment.
More investment.
If it means giving artists more opportunities, like I have music streaming on Spotify's various platforms that I use distributors for. Every stream that goes, I'll get my money.
Okay.
Most Ghanaian artists don't get that here. You see what I'm saying? It's little things like that that make the difference. And then to say it gets to a point where frustration and now I jai. And the way it is become, music just generally so saturated. We need more people doing it as well. The more people who give up, the less it grows. You see what I'm saying? More people, different styles, then the whole community becomes its own global brand. So again, it just falls down to structuring and more investment. If there are people that want to look at music as a business that they can also profit, and it goes both ways. The artists dedicate themselves to their contracts and blah blah blah, and they can profit more endorsements, more shows, more international shows. We need to project, like our main artists, we need to project them to the international platform more. To the international platform more. Like, we need to get them everywhere. If there's a show in Dubai, our top artists need to be there. If there's a show in, I don't know, the Apple in New York, our top artists need to be there. Okay. Branding. Now, fans of Mubejino, now trickle down. Because what will people do these days after they've seen something they like? YouTube. Oh, Sana, why you away so? Oh, so who's this other guy? You see?
Yeah. Okay. So if you get any drink, come on. So if you have you ever come to a point in time where so I'll stop doing music because of this or that?
Couple of times, because I invest a lot into my music.
Okay.
You see, I invest a lot into my music, and apart from shows and little stuff, But I always think it's worth it. Because it's something I'm passionate about anyway, so I couldn't stop. But sometimes you get to a point frustration sets in and this, that, you know what I mean? But I don't think I can stop, It's like a drug, It's an addiction. Music itself is an addiction.
Okay.
So, but you have your doubtful moments, of course.
And then shall they be Ghana, young and upcoming artists, some of them don't get the opportunity to be in the limelight. Do you see Ghana giving? Was when you go to Nigerians, what the difference?
Because they all come together.
What is going to in Ghana music industry? That is what making the young ones come in the limelight.
They all come together and they support. Nigeria is fortunate in the instance it's one of the biggest continents in Africa.
Okay.
They've got more people naturally. but there's structure. And when they see something good, they will all come behind it. That's their formula.
So meaning
They
Ghana,
all
we're not
come behind
united.
it when they see a good thing. And then you see those at the top giving those people that they see potential and giving them opportunities. So again, each one pull one. What did I say?
Yeah.
If we see a hot artist, like recently, Black Sheriff is someone I've been watching, with that he dropped. You know, I hope the industry will start pulling in, do this feature, go here, do this show, You see, then we project them. No, so I got to her. You see the next hot comment coming up. Now you're grabbing it, now you're turning a star. Nigerians, they almost support it. So you do to say, who you a main guy, who you a main guy. I mean, look where Whiskey started. I'm boy from look where he started. But we just need to support our own, go behind them, and present more opportunities. You know, I don't have all the answers, but it's just my own ideas.
Okay. So that's here. And the next week, I drink from life Omega 91 of Accra, Ghana. What is on a bravo? Anybody buy it?
Dr. Jerry something.
Jerry, come on. Jerry, don't call me so I beg. Call him. Jerry, come. Call me. Can't take a video now.